Hey, everybody. And there we went.
There it's gone.
Hey! All right.
We got it again.
I should have stayed on main while you introduced it, and then I could have done that. Didn't think
Could have.
Oh,
It's fine.
God.
Nobody.
It's called showmanship,
Nobody's
Arthur.
gonna care.
I wanted to go to the correct camera so fast.
Professionalism.
I was trying to get it.
There's nothing professional about this.
Not.
Oh, no.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Pooch on that one.
Speaking of screwing the pooch,
Two demerits.
let's talk about the movie we had to watch for this.
Yeah.
Tonight we are talking about The Meg 2, The Trench.
January really took a dump on us this time.
Yeah, no. So we're in the middle of January. We are focusing all on sequels this month, and this is the only sequel we picked
That fucking sucks.
That fucking sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think in my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's not opinion. That's fact. That's straight fact.
First of all, why the dinosaurs?
Because apparently on the other side of like the trench, it's Jurassic World.
I thought this was just like a flashback to like 65 million years ago or whatever.
Flashback too.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I thought we were watching an ad for Jurassic Park, but like the actual place you can go to.
I mean, maybe it's supposed to be like that's the same Meg that is like the alpha or the apex predator that they talk about later. I don't know. It's a fucking mess.
At least you know there's going to be a shark in the movie now.
Yeah. But barely.
Yeah. Not even like Jaws barely. Just
My other question is, why is that Tyrannosaurus the best looking CGI effect in this whole movie?
and it's not that good.
Yeah. The sharks look like video game sharks in like a couple of the scenes. Like they look like they were rendered by a PS5, like straight up.
Yeah.
The best they could do is hire the artist who drew the Snorks cartoon.
We didn't have Smurfs money, but we had Snorks money.
Yeah.
It's
kinda like,
think
you
of all
know-
the money they spent on the opening sequence here.
Right?
Not gonna lie, I like the Snorks a lot better than the Smurfs. Even the foam coming out of that gun is CG. That was CG foam.
Oh my god!
You couldn't
Why?
you couldn't buy expansion foam at the
get it
fucking
at, like-
hardware store.
Yeah,
you had
at,
to
like,
spend
Lowe's for, like,
thousands of
$3.50 a
dollars.
can. Like, yeah.
Let's spend thousands of dollars to CG some foam,
Yeah.
and then use real foam to stick a fucking wick in for it to be explosive.
That looks so real. Danger, waste. Oh, okay.
I was thinking about it. Like the only things that aren't CG'd in this movie are mostly the people, because there are a lot of CG people in this movie too.
Yeah.
But like clone troopers CG numbers. Like, how many clone troopers did you hire, George? None. They were all.
You just see the guy scratching his head in the background like 6 times.
Yeah.
All in unison.
Yeah.
They painted The Sims.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, the first Meg wasn't all that great, so it's not like we're taking a dip in quality. Like,
No,
it's, yeah.
but we are at the same time.
I was going to say, but also, like, this, I think, it pulls off, like, it is the B shitty movie that, like, a lot of times we would revere if this were, like, the 80s or, like, the 70s, maybe, maybe. Like, the B monster movie, this is just what it looks like today.
Yeah, but a B monster movie kind of knew that it was a B monster movie. This is presenting itself as
Fine
triple A,
cinema. Yeah.
fine cinema. Yeah. It's
Somebody's getting punched.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, come on.
Somebody's getting punched or swum at.
yeah. Swum at. Action swimming.
Yeah.
All the deckhand parkour.
Parkour.
Watch how fast they can get to the roof.
I really just did not care for this movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the same way that I didn't care for the first one, where it's like, yeah, you kind of got something here, and it's not like, it's definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen, like by far.
Yeah.
But for what it is and what it's trying to be, it's just like so disparate. You know what I mean? Like it's not that fun. It's not great. It's not funny. Like the fucking jokes are terrible.
Yeah, when I was watching that, I wish they would like cut some of the comedy. This also didn't need to be 2 hours long.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to think of like things I can say, but at the same time, I didn't hate it.
Some of the action scenes were pretty good. Like
Yeah.
it was cool shit. All the underwater stuff.
It recognizes that it's a monster movie and that they're like later on when the black guy's like, oh yeah, after last time I trained for all this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, okay.
He's got this little bag that has like a desert eagle.
He's got his
like,
survival condoms in it. Yeah.
A fucking roll of condoms. Like,
He couldn't swim in the last movie, but now he's like an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah, he took swimming lessons. Yeah.
Arthur and I were talking about this before we started recording, before everybody got here. Like those suits, like they made a big deal of it out of him, like right in the beginning, and then like outside of just being able to go underwater, they never.
That's it. Yeah.
They never like play up the fact that they're like super strong, like like, anything like that.
Use them outside of the water.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just like
I don't know, like
an
the
abandoned plot point.
yeah, and it was totally obvious who the like double agent character was. Like,
Yeah.
My wife picked it out.
You saying something about your wife?
That's just that she probably wasn't paying that close of attention to the movie. It's definitely not her shtick. I was watching it. She just happened to be there, and she was like, "I bet it was that lady."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
and they make it they make it like pretty obvious from the jump, and then like what 2 minutes after
also,
that,
like, you get
you're
that
like, oh
one
yeah,
scene,
it's
there's the
definitely
one
her.
scene in the control room where it's two people from the first movie and then the one new person.
Yeah.
And the one guy's like, huh, who could the traitor be? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like the more obvious and better choice would have been one of the older characters.
Yeah,
like,
that you wouldn't have seen coming. Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what's never predictable is when there's a sort of dystopian future movie with a dog in it. Because you know that dog's going to die.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to week before we were talking about dogs dying in movies. There's a website. It's Does the Dog Die? Yeah. So you can just
can only
you
imagine.
can look it up.
Sounds like a happy feel good one.
Yeah. I watch all the ones where it says yes.
We seem to on this show anyway. Oh man, yeah. Like I really am struggling to think of like anything good. But again, at the same time, I didn't hate it. Like it was just very bland, very like hollow and shallow. There wasn't much to it.
It was nice to sit there and have one while you're working.
Yeah, you
It's
could do
noisy
that.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason Statham's.
Let's put him in a tux.
Nobody's ever seen him in a tuxedo before.
He'll be so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, don't worry. Lots of people don't have hair in this room. Says it's the only guy with a shaved head in the room. Also, we all mostly appear to be Asian, so you're not going to stick out at all.
Yeah.
Once you put that tux on,
I don't know.
just go stand amongst that crowd.
Yeah. Like the first one was made for Chinese audiences. This one was too.
Yeah.
And like that's not even like me being an asshole. Like that's fact.
No, that's fact. Yeah.
That's fact.
I mean,
This was made to be a Chinese blockbuster.
yeah, a Chinese production logo at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
There's nothing. It's just hollow. Like the story is not great. Everything that they actually do is fucking predictable.
Even the name of the company, X Platinum Technology.
Yeah. Make your company sound just a little more evil.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because as we all know, X is the most evil company on the planet right now. Like,
So it turns out Himmler's got a great grandson who's doing a podcast, and now he's got his own X handle.
Ugh.
I also didn't understand. Like, they could have cut this whole story with like the trained shark.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like there's a thing at the end where like maybe it did respond to its training, or like maybe they just got lucky because dolphins were going by. Like,
Yeah, the whole thing is fucking.
Ocean.
It's outrageous.
my father's name, which means ocean. His father was actually Billy Ocean.
All of a sudden.
I've got really nothing super positive to say about it. Like it's so vanilla.
My father's research institute with Mike.
I mean, I like the concept of there being like this, separate world where there's all these cool monsters, but
Yeah, we've seen that 1,000 times.
I liked the idea of there being a giant octopus. The execution wasn't fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, and we'll probably get into this later, but as this is a book, in the book, the trench is a whole lot more believable, and there's actual, they try to do science in the book. You talk about the scientific stuff in the book.
Not so much in this one.
Not so much in the like.
Bomb go boom.
Yeah.
Sharks swim through hole.
In the book, Jason Statham's character is like this. He was the guy who drove the sub the first time, and then when he saw the Meg, he went back and became an expert on Megalodon and like.
Also an eco-terrorist.
And he's like, yeah, I'm not as fit as Jason Statham is.
Yeah, I used to mispronounce his name a lot, and we just settled on Steakums. It's Jason Steakums.
Right, because otherwise it could be about like Statham or
like Statham. Jason Tainscombe. I like that one.
Ew. You're getting into like Cumberbatch territory. That.
This is the Southeast Asian Mark Ruffalo, by the way.
Yeah. That one hurts more than I thought it would.
God, this was just a bowl of plain white rice. Like, not to be racist because it's all Asians.
You can say it. You're Puerto Rican. It's fine.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. Cultural point of view reference. Like, but yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. It's just, there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's like everything is a cardboard cutout to me, like watching this movie.
Yep.
That also looks like the most uncomfortable couch in the history of couches. You see the couch behind him? That would look like a Smurf village on a hill.
And let's put a living area where there's a big, giant, huge monster swimming outside. And
I mean, no, I'd go for that actually.
Yeah. You wake up in the middle of the night to take a leak. And
Yeah.
Megalodon watching you.
Yep.
What's going on, shark?
Yeah. See, there it is. Look at that couch.
Yeah. I don't know, for whatever reason, like,
Oh,
it's just like a rock formation.
Yeah, it's like somebody dropped a bunch of smooth rocks in the corner of the room.
Any second now, the trash heap from Fraggle Rock is going to rise.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like the stakes were a lot higher in the first movie.
What's
You know
your
what I mean?
dog's name? Sprocket.
Ugh.
That's true. There were like a couple of times. This is one scene, in fact, where like somebody possibly dies in front of them, and some of them like,
Yeah.
did he die or not? Like, was he okay? Like,
Yeah.
did he make? Like, nobody really gave a shit. They're just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
he was stupid.
yeah, he might have died. Yeah,
Serves him right.
You know what would have been a better plot point? If it killed him.
yeah.
But then it's probably not a PG-13 movie. Although you do see somebody's fucking face depressurize
That
at
was
one
pretty
point.
gnarly.
That was gross. I could have used a little more gore on that, but
Yeah, see.
yeah, see?
He's,
You 20s gangster?
how far under the water are they with that little, like, kid's My First walkie-talkie?
Fisher Price walkie-talkie.
Those are Nextels.
They're like the ones from like
They're
like,
chirping.
when I was really young. Those white, like Fisher Price ones with like the blue like outline and like the yellow fucking screen on it you talk into.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Does that shark's eyes look a little too close together?
You think maybe he has too many chromosomes for a shark?
It's a megalodon.
Oh wow! Holy shit! Well, that's got to be a sticker.
I don't know about that.
No, it's gotta be.
Okay.
Megalodon. Oh wow, that's gonna cause some trouble.
And that was when the show got canceled.
Who's gonna cancel us? We're self-funded.
I know.
Oh, that's it. Mike's off. Show over. We're out on that one.
I'll never top it. I'll never top it. I'll bottom it though.
Oh man.
It's like I wouldn't want a radio controlled shark.
The batteries are dead in the.
Shit, where's that 9-volt? Where's that other 9-volt?
He's licking it. Is this
Son
good?
of a-
It's the thing you click people into the movies with. Like, click 1, 2.
Ugh.
Well, we ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
I accidentally the whole thing. All right, you ready to throw some fucking ratings on this turd?
Yeah, we're getting to it kind of quick, but there really isn't much. Why does it keep fucking doing that? There really isn't much else to fucking say. Which one? I'm looking at the wrong screens. I'm all over the place, folks. Go ahead, start us off while I try to deal with this beeping.
Oh, okay. Whoo, boy. I'm gonna say this is probably in the 4.5 territory for me.
Huh, all right.
I'm never gonna rewatch this movie.
I don't think I wouldn't. No, I don't even think I would put this on as a background movie. To be honest with you, like,
I gotta, even for a background movie, I kind of have to care.
yeah, exactly.
Like it's a noise that I want. This has no noise that I want.
Yeah. I was thinking about going like right on the line of rewatchability, but no, I'll go lower. Yeah, I'll give it a 4, just because there's nothing to it. There's no, you don't give a shit about anybody. There's no character development or anything. Like, everybody's just a series of one-liners
Nothing
or
original either.
yeah, or people who are about to die. Like, that's it. Like, you know,
Also, Fun Island, really? Fucking Fun Island.
Fun Island looked fun as fuck though, for sure.
No, like I can compare this to cotton candy, where there's nothing to it. It's all sugar, and I really don't fucking care for it.
Yeah.
Like if they told you the cotton candy machine is broken, you wouldn't be like, "Fuck my life."
No, I wouldn't give a shit.
I'm the same way. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, I was the same way. When people were like, "Yeah, this cotton."
Yeah,
Point of contention: Fun Island is real.
Is it really?
yeah, but the movie didn't have to go there.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that was more my
Using
point.
resources.
Not that the idea of Fun Island is ridiculous. The fact that they went to Fun Island is ridiculous.
The fact that it's just named Fun Island is ridiculous, but it,
Yeah,
like I
that's-
said, did look fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It's probably real easy to get investors if you call it Fun Island.
Yeah.
It's just like, in one word, describe people's experience there. It's fun.
Fun Island.
Jumped onto this one, but yeah, Money Pit Island, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure you'll enjoy yourself most of the time. Island doesn't.
Didn't work with Fire Island either. All right, what about you clowns?
I'm going to go with probably a 3 because, again, I've read the book, which this is not based on.
Yeah.
And
You have a higher degree of disappointment than we do.
well, I mean, I'd listened to the book before I watched it because I wanted to, have get a good experience with it first before
Yeah.
moving on to this.
For
And then
ruining it.
and
Yeah.
it's
Well, like, was the book good?
yeah,
Okay.
because it's no the book.
No, really.
Tell the truth.
I'm trying to listen to Chad and watch this. And I'm like, no. This was an AI generated before there was such a thing. Right? Chatbot. Chat GPT.
ChatGPT, yeah.
Write me a script to a movie featuring the following. I want the helicopter from Airwolf. I want
It's a shark and it's giant. Okay.
huge.
Yeah.
And it keeps looking at people because everybody's got a window into
Yeah.
this thing's world.
And like you guys said, it's just there's nothing there. There's no reason for me to get invested in the movie.
Yeah.
Either way, it's like I hope they get killed.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for the shark.
I mean, that's
I was cheering for the shark at points. Oy.
And like, why? I don't know. Why wasn't this shark like a tomato going through a slicer? Like when it hits this like fucking grate.
Now,
just gonna.
didn't in the first movie didn't they kill the shark?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there was like the thermal pocket had a hole in it, so more megalodons could get through.
Because in the book two sharks come through. Well, the mother comes through, has the kid. The kid's running around.
Two sharks, one trench.
They
Yeah.
capture the kid, and that's how they get him in the research. And the first people to die in the book are some kids who are like tapping on the glass, provoking the shark.
Good.
The shark just goes.
Good. I like that.
Now you're into like Jaws 4 territory where the shark followed Brody's wife to the
The Bahamas.
to the Bahamas,
The
right?
roaring shark
Yeah.
as it comes out of the water.
Where are you from? Cape Cod. Yeah, I'm just out here.
Oh, from Gloucester.
Hey, man.
You guys got Narragansett.
and seeing Jason Statham's character, do that stuff, and knowing what
Get a
he
little
is,
closer to your mic, sorry.
and knowing what his character is in the book, it's like, it's just I can't. I couldn't even care.
Yeah. They actioned it way up in this, right?
They
Yeah.
actioned it up like 10,000 times. But I mean, at least in the book, they kind of tell you what the shark is thinking when it's doing, or why it's going where it's going, or
Yeah.
you at least get some point from the shark rather than it just running around and chomping people because it's hungry.
I mean, but that is what a shark will do. So I don't know.
So when they put this team of scientists together, we're like, okay, you need to be young and attractive.
And you got to make sure that the kid gets sneaks away on the
Send
Yes.
us your headshots with your resume.
Like, look at this. This is the best looking room full of scientists I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
This is not what scientists looks
No, I
like.
spent over 20 years in academia. You want to see what this lab would really look like?
I'm the
You're
world's-
looking at it
Yeah.
like it's this table.
Exactly, yeah.
The world's foremost shark expert.
I've spent my whole life, 26 years, dedicated to learning about sharks.
But how many pull-ups can you do?
Yeah. You know what this ship would just reek of is autism. It's like 100%.
Stink like a comic convention.
Well, they do have comic book guy in here.
Yeah, yeah,
He dies first.
yeah.
Fucking
That's a
comic book guy.
scientist.
All right, what do you think of it? Or is this your first time watching it?
Oh, this is totally my first time
Oh,
watching.
you son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, I much prefer it this way.
That's
Way
why
to
he's
be prepared.
intrigued.
It's
Yeah.
a much better movie right now because it's playing in
Because
my head.
it's
Yeah, I'm
affecting my
narrating it.
brain.
Yeah,
All right, then I guess we're done with the ratings.
but I would go with a 2, based on what I've seen so far.
So far,
because
yeah.
I would not ever watch this. I would never recommend this to others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say this is better or worse than Deathbed, the bed that eats?
I would say this is worse because at least Deathbed, the bed that eats. I mean that provided hours of conversation. This
It
is
was
just
laughably bad. This is
Yeah.
just
It's
shit.
just bad.
This is like, hey, you guys want to? What do you say we have an orgy at the bottom of the ocean? All right, we're-
I also
Not her.
could not tell like 2 or
Go to your
3.
room.
International waters.
I could not tell 2 or 3 of those female scientists apart from one another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the girl who gets her face crushed, the
I
girl
forgot
who
they were there.
Yeah, the girl who runs out of air, and then the one who survives. They all could have been the same person as far
Wait,
as
there
I
were
know.
3?
Yeah. Believe it or not.
Wait a
Like,
wait a minute.
There were 3? Shit.
Southeast Asian Mark Ruffalo. Oh, there we go. Southeast Asian from Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah.
Southeast Asian British. So she's smart and makes a mean curry.
All right, we will.
Are you
oh
ready
yeah,
to-
it's my segment. It's your segment.
You ready to move on
Yeah.
to trivia?
Clearly, I am.
Let's trivialize this movie even further. Shockingly, not a whole lot of trivia.
Really?
Crazy, right? It's almost like nobody cares.
Yeah. Let's hope for a robust crapshoot on this episode.
All right. Jason Statham was disappointed by the lighter tone and lack of bloodshed in this film.
I can't believe
I
I'm going
agree.
to say this. I agree with Jason Statham.
He didn't get to wrench anybody's arm backwards. And
Yeah.
This is borderline action figure line that's now 90% off. at
Oh
Target.
yeah,
It's
100%. You can only get them at Five Below.
The only thing separating this from a G.I. Joe episode is a lesson at the end.
Yeah. Like, don't fry a hamburger and
your
then pour
parents are
water on that grease fire.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Thanks, Serpentor. The more you know. Knowing is half the battle.
Oh man. Jason Statham did most of his own stunts for the film.
He kicked that shark right in the face.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
for real. The entirety of the jet ski chase, which was fucking stupid, was done without the use of a stuntman, and it was all Statham.
He can ride.
Hooray! He can ride a jet ski.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's experienced in the water.
No, you're going to ride this jet ski. Keep going straight. We're just gonna...
If it's something I can do, it's not a stunt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Got it.
We're here at Lake George on July 4th weekend to try to find the next Jason Statham because we know he's out on the water rocking a jet ski.
Steakums hunt.
Oh man.
I can make you a star. You ski too? Oh shit! We're gonna work all year.
All right. Director Ben Wheatley agreed to direct this film immediately, simply because he greatly enjoyed watching The Meg from 2018.
Simply because he needed money.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Because he had no other offers on the table.
Simply because he enjoyed watching himself cash the check. Yeah.
For mobile deposit.
Yeah.
Click. Let's see here. The film crew had originally planned to shoot much of the jet ski chase scenes on the Krabi region of Thailand. It's Krabi, not Crabby.
The hotel district is the Krabi region of Thailand.
Seems like a lot of planning went into this jet ski.
Hang on, I want to hear what Roadblock is saying.
I just made some gumbo.
100% accurate to the cartoon.
It came to me as if out of a dream. I was like, wait a minute, I am watching a G.I. Joe movie.
All right. So they wanted to film in that region of Thailand. However, they were prevented from doing so by the government because jet skis are banned in that area for being considered environmentally unsafe. Unlike the red light district of Thailand. Yeah. This caused the crew to film these scenes in the region of Phuket.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it. We're going to fuck it.
Seems
Which is
like
also a
it
region of
just-
Thailand.
It seems like the whole movie hinges on like where they can do a jet ski.
Yeah. It's critical. This is critical.
Where can we get these jet skis?
Make sure it's a Sea-Doo.
That reminds me of. I remember back in the '80s, and I was a kid, but I remember seeing an interview about when so Chuck Norris did the first like we're going to Nam to get the boys out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Missing in action before Rambo. So, but I remember seeing like there like an interview with somebody who was just really confused about it and whatnot, and was saying like, I don't understand why they didn't film in Vietnam.
Well,
and they had they filmed in another country and they didn't it's like the authenticity. I mean, why wouldn't but like this was like 1982
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
made it and released in 83. Like you couldn't just
They weren't allowed.
like there's still fucking like choppers there. Like
There's still some animosity.
There's still people that think the war is going on.
like
The war is never ending.
nothing is over.
these are the same people that are like when they dug for the Ark and Raiders of the Lost Ark. It turns out that was Tunisia, and it's like not where it was supposed to be.
It turns out 13-year-old adventure movie fans don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're telling me the Star Wars wasn't filmed on Tatooine?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no Dagobah.
Bullshit. They probably filmed it in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Dagobah.
Dagobah's in Georgia.
Aw.
Endor is in Vancouver.
Oh Christ. Let's move on.
Yeah.
The Meg 2 had been in the works since October of 2018, essentially right after the original movie was released. By early 2019, producer Lorenzo, I'm not even going to try to do that, confirmed that the script was in the works, and the sequel gained momentum in October of 2020 when Ben Wheatley was announced as the Meg 2 director. so funny. It didn't come out in 2020. It's like something happened.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you.
It was the pandemic and the vaccines. They couldn't.
Chinese government.
They all got the shot. Slowed all that shit down. All the creative juices stopped flowing.
Now they can't come right.
Yeah, they got nanobots coming out their dick.
And now I can't eat a bat.
There are so many audio clips we're getting on this. Got nanobots coming out of my dick.
Blame the Bilderbergs.
Like I've noticed, like they don't even, had like based on the novel by Steve Atlan. No.
If I was him, I'd be like, no.
Take my name off.
I'd be
this?
like Alan Moore with this bullshit.
Grumpy and surly.
This is the equivalent. This is the if I taught one semester of creative writing, and I read this, and it was awful, right? This is some 19-year-old wrote this. It was like, and then everybody's got this cool mini sub thing, and then
And all the chicks are hot.
all the scientist chicks are hot. We even threw in a couple of good-looking dudes for
it's
the
not like a gay wearing it.
just gotta
They're just gonna make it look
diversify it, and Well, where does it take place? In the ocean? Well, which one? Well, it's
Ocean.
the ocean.
The Marianas Trench, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Marinara Trench, man.
That sounds like something you would get at Olive Garden.
If I was in the sub,
That's a hooker you get at Olive Garden.
how come in these movies? How come in these kind of movies too, when everything is collapsing around you, I would be the one going, well, how the fuck are we going to get out now?
Yeah.
Drive into it.
You're worried about how it's coming down around you. I'm worried about, can we go backwards, though?
Yeah. Can we just not
Right?
do any of this?
Can we just not die?
Why
at the
are we
bottom
doing
of the
this
ocean?
again? For the glory or whatever?
We have to find out why they're blowing things up
Yeah.
in this part of the trench that nobody cares about.
Oh.
And that wasn't very evident either, which is more evident in the book because they're like drilling helium something
Yeah, they touch on it in the movie. It's
briefly.
Yeah,
We're drilling for something.
Oh.
and it's some kind of. What the
So
hell
they say some kind of mineral you can only find down there or something.
Yeah, and they use it in electronics and shit. And it's like, oh, this box is worth $1 billion.
Yeah, well, how do they find it in the first place if it's only available at the bottom of a fucking...
Yeah.
I've heard the Marinara Trench's box is worth $1 million. Oh, God.
Meanwhile, at Hot Central...
And scientists don't have this type of equipment. Come on.
Yeah, seriously.
They don't have all those screens.
They're working on like a 20-year-old monitor that somebody gave them because they were throwing it out.
Kind of like us.
Yeah.
And all of this equipment is fully functioning. At no point is it like, fuck, monitor 3 is blank.
Debug.
Can somebody go get Randy from IT down there?
The printer's not working.
These X23A models are pretty tricky sometimes. They get a little... they're great when they work. It's a great machine. Don't get me wrong.
Did you install a Dilbert calendar?
My Outlook won't connect. God damn it.
Did you try turning it off at all?
When was the last time you updated this? Fuck you.
All right. Moving on
More
in
about
trivia.
the jet ski?
No more jet skis.
No.
Author Steve Alton had earlier refused to endorse a Meg movie script from the 90s because it had the shark with wings and growling.
What? Jesus.
Smart move.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
It's like, I wrote the book and no.
Yeah, no, this
not
is
a
not
shark.
this is not good.
Some guy who's only ever directed garish, bad heavy metal videos in the 80s wants to make a fucking movie. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Right?
Why are you turning my scientific novel into a Frazetta painting?
What?
Well, the director has worked with Rat twice.
He's imagining people getting it stenciled on the side of their fucking conversion van.
A barbarian riding a megalodon.
Sounds rad as fuck.
I want that.
That's got to be a sticker.
Barbarian. Yes. Yes. Yes, I will work on that tomorrow.
A barbarian riding a megalodon. The sticker should be the van too. Like, with
Yes, it's gotta be the van. Because that's where that's an art gallery. For me. That's the only appropriate art. Yeah. How should we display this art on the side of a van? Yes.
Yes.
I have the old like 70s Godzilla Marvel comic in there on the shelf behind you, and one of the ads is for like learning how to customize vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the teardrop windows and shit. Fucking A. All right, and this is our last IMDb trivia fact for the evening. The opening scene with the Tyrannosaurus being attacked by the Megalodon
Was stupid.
and is a reference to both, the prologue of the original book as well as the cover of said book, which shows it happening.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. You look puzzled, so I don't know how true it is. But
I'm trying to remember.
I'm assuming it's not an iconic book cover.
it's not. It's not really that iconic of a book. I don't think either, because I never knew it was a book.
I only listened to the first one because it was a free.
Did you say
listen.
first?
You
You said
listened?
first one?
Yes, there's like a whole series of them.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Yes. There are. Let me see. Let me just bring up Audible so they can see how many are in the.
It's the literary equivalent of
It
the
is.
Fast and the Furious.
It is. There's like 7 books.
Ugh. Like I am down with a long book series. You know, like there's nothing wrong with that. But shark scientists? Really? We need 7 of those?
Hey, giant shark scientists. Okay.
Maybe they start fucking in the subsequent books. Suddenly, that's why the cover looks like that.
Fabio's
'cause
on the
it-
cover of these books.
It's the Smegmalodon.
Where's those other books? Just go through that beaded curtain. That's where
Yeah.
the other sci-fi fantasy section is.
I feel like that one went under the radar and only Chris caught it.
I got you.
Let me repeat it for everybody. Smegmalodon.
There you go. There it is. All right, we will start off the better known as segment with director Ben Wheatley.
I can almost guarantee he's not better known for anything.
Yeah, he's done a couple of good movies,
Oh,
man.
no,
Like,
I don't know what that is.
that's actually a good movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never
It's
mind.
kind of like a
My apologies to the cast and crew
Of Free Fire.
of Free Fire.
this is his last movie that he did was the Meg 2 was 2023.
He must be depressed because look, if you go backwards at his ratings, right? 7, 6, 5, 1.
Yeah.
Somebody's slipping.
Free Fire had like a shitload of people. I think like Brie
Hold on, he
Larson,
did Doctor
fucking that dude from District 9, fucking
Army Hammer. Well, there you go.
Done deal.
admitted cannibal Army Hammer.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's like a sexual fantasy or something apparently. But yeah,
Oh.
Cillian Murphy. I think there's a couple other people in this movie too. I think like Sam Jackson maybe shows up at one point.
That's,
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
It is like a
Not all black people look like Sam Jackson.
okay.
Unless you're talking older, in which case it's Morgan Freeman, right? Is that what you're going to follow it up with?
It's kind of like a comedy like shooter. It wasn't bad.
Sidney Poitier.
Aside from that, he directed 2 episodes of Doctor
Who gives a fuck?
Nick is staunchly anti-Doctor Who.
Apparently.
As we should be.
He directed this movie Kill List in 2011, which is really fucking good. I was surprised when I was going through his credits. This movie is not talked about a whole lot. It's about like these 2 hitmen, and they're given a kill list, like a list of people, and like as they're going, like it just seems like a hitman, like a mob movie or something. But as they're going through the list, like shit gets kind of weirder and weirder and weirder, and then like at the end of the movie, it's just like what the fuck is happening? It was really really good. I definitely enjoyed it. It's got a 6.4 on here.
Okay.
I think that was the only other like thing of note. Yeah, everything else is not very notable. We will move on to Jason Statham's,
Who we
have,
talked about
like several times. Like
I
a lot.
punch things.
at least once.
I punch things and I swim at things.
Yeah.
I can drive cars and jet skis. And
Yeah.
kick.
We talked about the Meg 1. He was in something else too, I feel like. I don't know.
I don't know.
He, is known for being action star Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He is in the Fast and Furious movies. He's in the Expendables movies.
That Beekeeper movie looks pretty fun.
I was looking for a movie to go see this week. I was like, maybe I'll see it, and I was just like, I don't give enough of a fuck.
Yeah. It's too cold out to go just to see Beekeeper.
He's in a bunch of those movies with those Guy Ritchie movies. This is one of them. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. That was last year. Wrath of Man is another one. It was 2021. Was also in Snatch, and I think Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels as well.
Yeah.
Revolver. Yep.
Yeah, not a good
Mechanic
movie.
Resurrection.
I never saw the second one, but the first
That's
one.
the second one.
Yeah, the first one wasn't bad.
Huh.
The first Mechanic movie, which was a remake of a Charles Bronson movie.
Yep.
Anything else notable? I think we covered the big ones, like the franchises.
What about Romeo and
The
Juliet?
Expendables.
Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, we mentioned the Expendables. The Mechanic 2011.
Yeah.
Crank movies as well.
Yeah, we talk about Crank a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun. Oh wait,
Biker meth.
Yeah.
exactly.
Bai Ling is in one of those movies, and she's notably nuts.
Very nice, though.
Very nice lady. Very nice lady. Super crazy. Transporter movies. That's right. He was in those.
I missed that wrestler. Super crazy.
Super crazy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Super Crazy Snuka.
All the kids in the neighborhood used to say, "You're super crazy."
Yeah.
I'm gonna bank that one of these days.
I forgot about the Transporter movies. He's in 3 of those movies.
Is that the one where he seems to be always throwing plates at people in the previews? I haven't seen any of
Probably,
it.
yeah.
Quick, give me the plates.
Transporter for Uber driver.
He was in The Name of the King, Dungeon Siege Tale, which
That's
was-
rated way too high.
Yeah, so bad.
That's that video game that no kid wants to play.
Yeah.
What'd you get for Christmas? In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, dude.
It's like
Get your ass to
Lee Trevino's
GameStop.
putting challenge from that episode of The Simpsons. Or Lee Carvalho's putting
Lee Carvalho's pudding challenge. Yeah.
It's the ET game for the Atari.
Yeah, we've talked about this clown.
Yeah. It's the only thing you need to know is fucking Ray Liotta's a wizard in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always was.
He was in the Pink Panther, 2006.
He probably owed someone a favor because he's uncredited.
Yeah. We will move on
The
from
shaman
there.
coming on.
Oof.
Up next, we have a blank screen. There we go. Jing Woo. He was the uncle. We watched that Dungeon Siege movie during quarantine. This was another quarantine movie that we watched. You guys remember this one, The Wandering Earth? I think this might have been like a
Vaguely.
Griggs pick. Yeah.
What the fuck was the plot on that one?
It was like the Earth is like somehow moving out of its orbit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
The sun is dying out. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's got to like move it.
Yeah. They move Earth to a new like solar system.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah.
I'm sure everybody was up for that too.
I'm pretty sure I fell
I'm
asleep
sure
when
it
we
was
watched that movie.
scientifically
I
accurate, too.
Believe I did too.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I wanted to bring up was he was in that, The Wandering Earth.
Not ping pong the triumph.
Yeah. that shows up a lot in the credits of this.
Oh boy.
Was there anything else? I don't think so. I just want to make sure.
The faces of my gene didn't do well.
Yeah, no. Oh, he's in like an Iron Man 3 prologue short. He is in Iron Man 3.
Woshi titty shang.
Woshi Tizong Bing.
Is that one of those game shows where they like just torture people?
Yeah. What happened? I had to sit naked from the waist down in a tank full of piranhas
Paper cuts.
to win some serious yen.
Billions.
He was in The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. That was 2008.
What a disappointment.
Yeah. That might be the only things worth mentioning.
I would love to
Drunken
go up to this
Monkey.
guy at a con with a copy of Drunken Monkey. Like,
Let's
Chi
see.
2.
Up next, Cliff Curtis, who we have also talked about before. I think
Have
also
we?
several times because he was in the first Meg. He
Oh,
was in
that's
something
right.
else too. I think we talked about. He is in all dozen of the Avatar movies.
No, thank you.
No. Oh, I couldn't stand that movie.
He
Avatar?
The second one.
I couldn't really stand the first one.
The first one was tolerable. The second one, I was like, also, how long is this movie?
It's like 9 hours.
There's like an hour-long like whale documentary in
Yeah.
the middle of that fucking movie. Like, yeah,
Like,
It's like reading Moby Dick, basically.
No, like,
yeah, in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Let's now talk about the big fish.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Like, let's get back to Ahab, please.
Yeah. It goes on for like 100 pages.
Yeah, it's bad. That's what killed that book for me. I was like, oh, cool, adventure. Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're mammals.
he was in Doctor Sleep in 2019. It's the sequel to The Shining, which wasn't horrible. I did like that movie.
No, The Shining was great. Yeah.
Doctor Sleep was good too.
I haven't seen the movie. I've Doctor Sleep. I read the book.
It's got a 7.3. I did enjoy it. It was pretty good.
That book actually only came out like a couple of years before the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty recent.
Yeah. He
that's
was also
Stephen
in Fear
King.
the Walking Dead. There is something else he was in that we talked about. He's in the notably horrible The Last Airbender movie.
Mm-hmm.
10,000 BC. Live Free or Die Hard. He was in. This dude's in like a lot of movies.
Ooh, The Fountain. Ugh.
Oh, that was that weird ass fucking Darren Aronofsky, I think, directed it.
Yeah.
He was in. That was the.
You can just
miniseries.
assume it's a weird ass movie just by saying it's a Darren
Aronofsky,
Aronofsky movie.
He was in Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger in
Training
2002. Yes, Training Day.
Blow.
Blow. I played Pablo Escobar in
Right.
Blow.
He played Billy Williams.
Bringing Out the Dead. That was a Martin Scorsese movie in 1999.
pretty
Three Kings. Virus. One of the only movies I've ever walked out of. It was that bad. Wow. 6 Days, 7 Nights. Anything else worth noting? We've talked
Hercules,
about
The
it
Legendary
before.
Journey, right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's in one episode. He was in Hercules in the Underworld, the TV movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the piano.
Piano. That's it. That's all the stuff for
So I
it.
don't think he was in anything else that we talked about other than the Meg.
For some reason, I thought he showed up before, but maybe it was just the Meg.
Yeah.
Paige Kennedy. I'm not sure if we talked about him before.
Roadblock.
He
The guy who realizes he's in a really bad movie.
yeah. He was in the first Meg, of course. He just did a couple of voices in Starfield. That game was out last year. He was in Snowfall, the series about how crack and how crack came about to be in South Central Los Angeles.
He
CIA.
did Hip Hop Family Christmas Wedding.
Oh yeah, played himself. He was in the Unsolved: The Murders of Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G.
Rush Hour was a television series.
Yeah, he was in Rush Hour.
Yes.
The TV series.
Yeah, it was really fucking stupid.
Okay.
I think he was on TNT.
I don't remember what it was on.
Let's see.
I remember I watched the first 2 episodes or so and immediately decided I'm done with it.
He was in 13 episodes of Backstrom. That was a series where Rainn Wilson plays a detective, I think. He did an episode of Robot Chicken.
Everybody does an episode of Robot Chicken. I've got an episode of Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Did an episode of Justified.
See Dick Run.
See Dick.
Eh.
My name is Earl.
11 yeah, my name is Earl. 11 episodes of Weeds.
Wow.
CSI Miami, original flavor CSI. This dude's all over TV. Desperate Housewives.
He's in the TV version of every movie. I'm serious. Look, he's in Barbershop, the TV series.
Ugh.
Leprechaun 6, Back to the Hood.
It only got a 3.9, surprisingly.
Are we doing that one for St. Patty's Day?
We might have to. Yeah.
Wow.
Because we did Leprechaun in the Hood.
That was our first year, yeah. Let's see. He was in NYPD Blue. He's in the movie SWAT. He was on The Shield for 2 episodes. 6 Feet Under. And that's all the stuff worth mentioning there. Moving on, Sergio Paris Mencheta.
Yeah.
He's the dude who looked like Mexican James Brolin in this movie.
Soy Thanos.
He was also in Snowfall. 58 episodes. Damn.
Wow.
He was in Rambo: Last Blood. That was the Rambo like Fox News Home Alone movie.
Yeah. That one, not so good.
Yeah.
The one before that, amazing.
Yeah, the one where he's in Burma or whatever.
Yeah.
Burma's a war zone.
Burma's a war zone.
Oh.
Holy shit, yeah.
No, he hit that character as soon as they tied him up with the Mujahideen in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Oh, in 3?
In 3.
Oh, I bet they regret that one now.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a character in the movie who's loosely based on this brave warrior named Osama bin Laden. Like, literally, there's a...
You're my brother, Osama. Like, it's got to be somewhere.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen if we team up with these guys?
To be fair, they were backed by the CIA, so
Exactly.
at the time they didn't know any better.
The colonels got captured by Russians. They're Soviet.
Although that one did have the rad fucking circle fight.
Goat game thing.
What was like the basically like a fucking kumite in the beginning of it, right?
Anything else worth mentioning?
Flesh memories. Captain Thunder.
Captain
Whoa.
Thunder. Played Angel.
Capitan Sereno in Captain Thunder.
Resident Evil Afterlife.
I don't like that something's called Love Ranch.
They have a reality show about that place on HBO.
Colette, a free woman. Colette.
Family boy.
He played Fred.
He was a lost seaman.
Oh, that'll never get old.
They found it in Love Ranch.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Ugh.
We will move on from there. Up next, Skylar Samuels. She was the clear fucking traitor.
She also has an OnlyFans. No.
She played Gabby Petito in a Gabby Petito TV movie in 2022.
Odd.
Yeah. She was in The Gifted. That was like a loosely based on the X-Men TV series.
Oh, the triplets, right?
Yeah, she played the Emma Frost clones. She was in 22 episodes of that. She was in that show Scream
Cream creams.
Scream Creams, yep.
Ew.
Scream Queens. 4 episodes of American Horror Story.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Ooh, Furry Vengeance. That.
Yeah.
The Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah, 3 episodes of The Wizards of Waverly Place. That's So Raven.
What?
The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
She was a Disney kid.
Disney
She
brat.
was a Disney brat. Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
Farmed on some Disney ranch in a fucking cloning tank somewhere.
She's made out with some Disney boys.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where were you last night, Drake and Josh?
Waverly Place.
Melisanthe Mahout.
Okay.
She was one of the women who was indistinguishable in this movie. Aside from that, she's done some voice work. She's in a lot of the Assassin's Creed games. Her character's Cassandra. That might be the only really notable thing. I think it's the only reason why I saved it. Yep.
That's it,
That was
huh?
it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, that was, I mean, not a waste of time.
Assassin's
but
Creed
pretty
will get you a
fucking
shout
close.
out, yeah.
I've only played like half of the first game.
The pirate one was really fucking good, and the second one was really good. The one set in like Renaissance Italy.
Yeah.
That one was really cool. But the pirate one was cool because you could do like ship combat and stuff. Like,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah. Kiran Sonia Sawar. She was in an episode of Black Mirror. I think it was 2017. And that might be the Humpty fucking Dumpty. That was in 2020. That was a short
That's
she
he didn't. He doesn't have a tick, ladies and gentlemen. That's the name of something.
Hey, weren't you Nurse Jordan in Running Naked? Thanks for.
I was.
I was.
Yeah.
Snatches, moments from women's life. Okay. I mean,
somebody along the way couldn't have been like, "Hey, wait a minute,
Guys, 4 idiots are gonna laugh at this
Yeah.
around a table one day.
I mean, it's got an 8.2 though. So there's.
Snatches.
people do like snatches." Yeah.
Then she was like, right after. What are you doing next? Brexit.
Well, yeah.
Fuck.
The range.
Again, this is like Fox News movies. There was Brexit in 2019 and Deep State in 2018. She's gonna be in Trump 1 in 2024.
She's actually going to play the leader of the cyber ninjas.
But the reason we are laughing is
Chinese
she
paper.
was in a movie called Snatches: Moments from Women's Lives. Again, nobody along the way was like, maybe we should call this something else.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get rid of everything before the colon.
Yeah.
Turns out somebody's like,
You mean get rid of the snatches before the colon?
Yeah.
it's supposed to be swatches like when women would quilt together. I can't believe you fucked that up. Why? What did you call it? Snatches. It's supposed to be.
You idiot.
It's about women sitting in a group together. I thought it just made sense. Oh, boy. We're horrible people.
Murdered by my father. How long is that roll? Doug and Steve's Big Holy Adventure. She played Asian girl.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, not incorrect, but like when you think Asian girl, not the first thing that pops up. Anyway, Sienna Guillory, I think she was the evil corporate lady in this movie.
I think you're right.
Yes, yeah, Hillary Driscoll. She was in Clifford the Big Red Dog in 2021. Let's see, aside from that, she was in like a Liam Gallagher music video in 2018. Not
Somebody
even
need
full
to pay the
Oasis.
bills.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was Bethany in The Wicked Within.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yes.
I don't know.
Something's telling you.
Yeah.
She was in 4 episodes of Luther. It was in 2013. She's also in a couple of the Resident Evil movies. She plays Jill Valentine
Oh.
in those movies. Shows up in original flavor CSI. That might be the only thing. Oh, Inkheart. She's in that in 2008. That was a Brendan Fraser movie, I believe.
Yeah, and it's fucking awesome and does not get the respect it deserves.
All right. Calm down.
I
slow
feel
down.
strongly about this.
Yeah. She's in 3 episodes of Criminal Minds in 2008.
How does it compare to Encino Man?
It's it's lacking in the Pauly Shore. But where it lacks the Pauly Shore, it makes up for in fun, high fantasy adventure.
She was in the movie Aragon in 2006.
That wasn't good.
She played Helen in Helen of Troy for 2 episodes.
There you go.
All right.
Love Actually is pretty fucking awesome, though.
Wow.
Yeah. Fuck you. That's a good movie.
Yeah, even Art was like, "Ugh." Heard that back there.
It's just bad.
What's bad about it?
Oh, The Time Machine.
Yeah, she was in The Time Machine. That filmed in Albany.
Filmed right here, yeah.
She was in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in 2001. That's a really good movie. Anything else worth mentioning?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Not even close.
Unless you want to talk about The Future Lasts a Long Time.
I don't. That's the thing
Blue.
about that. Is
There's
I
some-
don't want to talk about
There's
it.
some like slightly post-pubescent high school rock band right now that's in a garage. Like, I've got a name for a song.
guys, I got it.
The future is really long.
Up next, we have Robin Hill.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Oh, the cargo ship captain.
Yes. Yeah, the cartoonishly evil cargo ship captain.
Yeah, he looked like a character from Tintin.
Yeah. Holy shit, you're right. I think I saved him because he is in that movie Kill List.
I thought you were going to say he was in Tintin.
Yeah.
Rob loves Carrie. Video. Rob. Just looks sus, as the kids say.
They don't say that anymore, actually.
Oh no.
Up next is Ivy Sui. The only reason I saved her is because she's in the first Meg. She is the bride on that boat. Like at the end, she shows up again there. She's on Fun Island with the dog Pippin.
Ugh, yeah.
They call back to Jaws. And lastly, we have Stuart Alexander.
It's a strong name.
Yeah,
You better deliver.
he was in the memorable role of Space Center Professor in The Crown last year. He was tourist businessman in this movie.
Tourist businessman, yeah.
He was the FBI leader in the Batman 2022.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
He was the warden and Hitman's wife's bodyguard with Sam Jackson and
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, Sidney Poitier, definitely.
College Dean and Zack Snyder's just 7 hour justice.
Yeah.
I would love to know who and how Zack Snyder's head got shoved so far up his own ass. Like, who bent him over and put it up there?
True.
Yeah. He played Alexander Haig in a Watergate movie in 2000.
Apparently they
Deep State. They all did these. Here we go.
Yeah. Produced by Fox News and Newsmax. He was a voice in Horizon Zero Dawn in 2017.
I hear that's really, really fucking good.
It is a really good game, yeah.
Obsession, Dark Desires. I played Lou.
Low.
That sounds like a really, really sexy, steamy.
Steamy drama.
Lou. He's the guy who comes in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here to fix your washing machine." Oh boy.
It sounds like it's like a perfume. I think Obsessions, Dark Desire.
Skinamax.
I can come back. Who are you? I was Lou. I walked in on this desperate housewife getting railed by the pool boy.
So give it you know what I mean?
He was in Doctor Who: The Lost Stories, Nick's favorite. He was in 28 Weeks Later, also in 2007.
Don't care.
He was in an episode of Doctor Who in 2007.
Oh, he was Jeff Jamar in Assault on Waco.
Jeffy Jamar! That'll do it for the better known as. We are going to move on to the crapshoot.
All right.
Hooah! I'm trying to think. Did I watch anything cool this week? Oh, we watched the TED series on Peacock.
A couple of guys at work have been telling me it's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
There's one line Amanda and I have been saying back and forth to each other all week. There's like one of the episodes, like they're the character that what's his name, Mark Wahlberg, plays in the movies.
Yeah.
He's in high school. Him and Ted are in high school during the series, and like their older cousin lives with them, and like they're trying to get her to rent them like a horror movie, and like she rents them Disney's The Watcher in the Woods. Yeah, she's like, have you ever seen it? Like it's a Disney movie. It's not scary. Like she's like, it's really scary. You're gonna be scared. And fucking Ted's like, Ted's like, nobody's ever been scared of a Disney movie ever. He's like, I saw Aladdin when I was 5, and I wasn't like, oh no, it's fucking Jafar. He's fucking saying that all week. It's fucking Jafar.
We just gotta say it like a Boston scumbag.
Yeah.
I didn't watch too much this week, but today, in fact, I watched Destroy All Neighbors.
I've been meaning to watch that. How was that?
That's fucking wild.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's an Alex
fun.
Winter horror movie on Shudder.
Yeah, and
Jonah Ray's in it. Yeah, from Mystery Science Theater and The Nerdist.
I want to say he also produced it. I think it was Alex Winter and Jonah Ray produced it.
All right.
It's fun. It's not like freaked crazy, but it approaches it.
All right. Freaked was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys see anything or read anything or play anything? Anything notable worth talking about?
I started. I know that we're not a big Doctor Who fan over there. But I started for some reason.
Hey, listen, I don't like it. You can like it. Doesn't matter to me.
I've gone back to and started with the Chris Eccleston.
Oh, okay.
So
I recently watched the 3 David Tennant specials that they put out. Those were So good.
I like the one with the new Doctor.
Yes, that was really good too.
I like the song "Eat the Baby."
Yeah, there's this whole big set piece in the new Doctor Who where like they use like it's like Henson level fucking puppets.
Yeah.
They're on this like goblin like airship, and like all these goblins have like captured a baby, and it's on this conveyor belt, and they're feeding it to this giant fucking goblin king. Like,
and they're singing "Eat the Baby."
Yeah.
Save me the nose. It's hilarious.
Yeah. But the effects are like they're all practical. It looks amazing. Yeah.
Other than that, I've been doing my rewatch of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but actually watching them in the like order that you're supposed to watch them chronologically, not the way that Disney has slapped them up on their service.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to like watch 2 episodes to start off. You got to watch 2 episodes in season 2. Then you got to watch the movie, and then you got to skip around and if not the whole intros, like the guy announcing how the war is going, doesn't make any sense. But it does if you actually sit there and watch it in order. But
I watched Rebels recently, which I really liked. That was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch that again.
Yeah, I never watched the Clone Wars though.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean,
I watched it when it first came out, but I also watched the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars, which
is now under vintage Star Wars or
it doesn't exist. I
Legends
think.
or something like that. Yeah.
Which I don't know, it was just a more enjoyable experience for me because I'm a big fan of Genndy Tartakovsky's stuff.
Yeah.
I've just been on a big Star Wars kick ever since introducing my son to it, and so I've been listening to a lot of the audiobooks of the like the extended universe or the Legends.
Yeah.
Some of I listened to one. It's Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan before the first movie, and then I'm trying to get into the High Republic as the Acolyte nears.
All right.
What about you?
Well, I have been very much enjoying Image Comics' run now of the shared universe with Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Or Energon universe.
The Energon universe. I did like there's a part of me who went into it thinking like this is going to be just a nostalgia trip. I'll probably only do 1 or 2 issues of each title, and I'm like 4 panels into issue 1 of both Transformers.
Sold.
And I'm like,
I want to read the code.
I'm like, and adding it to my pull, like, and like. And
texting Nick.
I mean, then they started like another series where you get the origin of Duke.
I heard that was actually fucking awesome.
It's amazing. Like, spoiler alert.
I've heard that one
yeah,
for
like
Cobra Commander is also awesome.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I have it. Like okay, case in point. No, I'll just put it out there. Spoiler alert. But like, Duke has a traumatic experience where he watches a Decepticon kill his like friend.
Yeah.
While they were on a mission to intercept this enemy bogey that they thought, right? So Duke witnessed it transform into a robot, and then it literally did one of these to his friend, like crushed him like a bug.
Holy shit!
And totally fucked him up. And so then he it tells the story of how he gets recruited by General Flagg. And it's like
we need damaged soldiers,
but like because he witnessed a Decepticon killing a fellow Marine or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've been enjoying that, and then the other day I was pleasantly reminded that the movie My Science Project from the '80s exists.
Well, that's like right on the tip of my like.
Is that the
brain.
one with like the strength potion gets put in the cereal and he eats it?
No, My Science Project is the one where eventually like there's like time portals and like they end up having to go through their high school, and like one is like Vietnam and one like I forgot how they end up there, but yeah, it's and
there's
this one
it's the
actor.
survival merce.
his coach bag. Like,
where are you? I'm up top with Roadblock and his Kanye backpack. Circa.
Pulls in a fucking Desert Eagle.
Jesus. Turns out it's just a cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
With hollow bullets.
Yeah.
No, poison tipped bullets.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Poison tipped, yeah.
Oh,
Because a 50 caliber needs that.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you were going to chime in when we had ratings on this. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, it's no big
No,
deal.
go for it. What were you going to say?
Well, having watched both movies back to back in a week apart.
You poor bastard.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to have a frame of reference. I gotta
Yeah.
say, I like 2 better than 1. I think
Do you?
that 2 gave up on trying to be serious. It's the opposite of what I heard you saying. I feel like they didn't try to be serious. They threw in more jokes. They jumped the shark with a T-Rex. They pushed to be on the edge of unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that made it more enjoyable. I would have put this at a 5.
Yeah, I can see that. Like
The first would be like a 3, but this is a 5.
yeah, going back to what I was saying, like it's a fucking B monster movie. It's got
Yeah.
everything you would want in it, like big stupid monsters. Like it's just a terrible movie. Like
Lots of
dialogue.
HVAC.
Tons
in
of
every
HVAC.
scene.
Yeah.
If I only saw this,
Look,
it's
more
terrible.
age,
But knowing where it came from, and it's clear the intent was to be more of a joke. To
I
me.
guess. Yeah. Fucking. Would you guys say that's like Josh Brolin? For me, that's great value Pedro Pascal.
Yes. Yes.
We can get Pedro on Temu.
Yeah.
What you ordered.
Somewhere at a Disney theme park, there's a Mandalorian like performance, and that's where he got his start. I take off my helmet in the last scene of the performance. And I have to look like Pedro Pascal, but I'm not.
Eating a Ronto wrap, and the producer of this movie was like, "Hey, you want to be in a shark movie?"
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't care for this shit. I'm never gonna watch this again.
Oh, there's one of those walkie-talkies again.
Cheap.
We got company. Like, there's got to be some kind of a line like that. Uh-oh.
It's so fucking stupid.
Man,
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I'm evil and corporate.
There's an entire subplot where the sharks aren't even the worst monsters in here.
Yeah.
It's the people doing the dumbest shit.
It's definitely the not Sigourney Weaver. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, there's your dollar store Sigourney Weaver.
See, I was thinking,
What is
we
John Oates doing in this movie?
I was thinking
Break up with Hull.
they
was
couldn't get
pretty rough.
Evangeline Lilly to play the evil lady.
Why don't
like,
Hall and
yeah.
Oates perform together anymore? Have you seen The Meg 2?
I love when this guy just outruns like a torrent of water.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He would have died immediately.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
ate one of the hot ones. They
yeah.
run,
Oh,
Oates.
goes
Hold
Like-
Quick, we'll be safer in this small boat.
Paddle
Rubber
slow.
raft.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's the part where they're in the boat and fucking Jason Statham's is hacksawing the fucking those darts, the exploding darts,
Ah.
and he just drops the fucking hacksaw on the
Yeah.
floor of the boat.
Yeah.
I so
That's a
want-
balloon, dog.
Yeah. If you could have just put that in the fucking movie, it would have been perfect.
Just looks up like, oh no.
Everybody row casual. Nothing to see here.
Oh, it's the vibrations in the water.
Yeah, because they're tremors.
Yeah.
keep your distance, but don't look like you're trying to keep your distance. Paddle casual.
Battle casual.
I don't know, paddle casual.
Crikey.
Oh.
Oh man, this was fucking terrible.
Quick, get the other Joes to their ships. These are the red shirt guys.
Yeah.
Right here.
I think they could have done something good with this movie. They really could have. Focus on the evil corporation for a little while.
Well,
like
that's
figure
what the
out
book
what
does.
figure out what the fuck is going on there. Okay, what is their motive other than money? Like, cuz that's easy. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, that's what the book does. It like you have the corporate guy who like this James Bond villain who's like wants to drill in the trench, but they need the coordinates from Jonas,
Yeah.
and he's and his wife is like trapped in the underwater base, and Jonas is like freaking out that he's going to die if he goes back now. So he's not as calm as Jason Statham is when he's in.
Well, sure.
He's traumatized from his diving experiences.
Right.
We're almost being eaten by a giant fucking shark.
He gets bitten by the shark in the book, but he lives.
Oh really?
Rich girl.
Es un chica rica.
They're doing a reboot of Chico and the Man, and I got to do that project. Oh, here we go. Here's the hacksaw.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that.
You got a problem with Menudo?
Oh, yes.
He didn't drop it. He fucking threw it.
That was
And they all just look at him like,
Yeah, sometimes.
Why don't you just go like that on the side of the boat?
he just jams the needle into the
You know,
side.
sometimes you're outside doing something in the lawn and you like throw your lawn clippers into the dirt.
bounce
Like,
back,
that's what he did. Whack!
fucking boat.
Oh god. We'll fucking throw a shout out to the fucking Saratoga winery thing we did today.
Oh, that was fun.
Delicious fucking food,
We went to a '90s themed brunch.
which Nick loves.
Yeah, I if you know me, you know I love '90s pop music.
The food was fucking good though.
It's really good.
Yeah.
The Bloody Mary leaved a little something to be desired.
I've been tasting that fucking Bloody Mary all day. It was
Have
the
you?
least delicious thing in that goddamn meal.
And it wasn't terrible.
It just needed something. It
Yeah.
needed something.
We make good Bloody Marys here.
Yeah, that's what we said. It wasn't one of our convention Bloody Marys,
Yeah.
which are fucking tip top and
Ye-
full of Tito's handmade.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, this dog's dead, right?
You know what I
No,
feel
this
like?
dog is in both of the movies. It
Whoa.
just keeps showing up.
So it's fucking Toto.
I said Pippin, but
Yeah.
I feel like this whole thing is equivalent for me to like the hipsters and like super liberals on the bus in that Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Like it's very
God.
much the same thing.
Yeah,
for
the one
me.
from like a year or two ago.
Yeah, it was fucking
That was
atrocious.
so bad.
Now, is it this one or was it the first one where they're having the wedding on the boat and the guy like is proposing and he drops the ring and
It's the first one.
This one, no, it's this
No,
one.
is that?
is it?
He drops the ring and like the octopus eats her.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's right here. This
Yeah,
is it.
okay. It's like
Oh my god.
first one has the wedding on a boat, which is where Pippin is. in the
Yeah.
first one.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That.
What is happening in the background? Can we just talk about the background? Who are
No.
these guys?
Let's not.
Oh,
Ugh.
this poor guy.
I don't like anybody that wears a bucket hat. I don't give a fuck who you are.
she dropped it.
You dummy.
You old dummy.
Have you found it? No, dummy. Oh, there we go. He's like, here's half of your set. Wait a minute.
She must have killed herself.
And the sea creatures that show up here just come out of nowhere. No
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, you don't see any of them escaping.
Yeah, you don't see them going through the thermal layer or anything.
Or like
It's
why
just-
those little dinosaur things can survive on
Yeah.
land. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's talk about
They can survive on land and the crushing pressure of the bottom of the ocean.
I was gonna say, let's talk about fucking Jason Statham swimming from fucking one end of the fucking underwater.
Oh, it's just you just need to have water in your sinuses. No.
oh yeah,
Not at all.
he would have been fucking crushed immediately. Yeah,
And even if not, the water down there is well below normal freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
So he would have had hypothermia well within that minute.
You mean like immediately?
yeah.
Like, literally
You know
touch
what's
the
not
water,
pressurized? Your fucking rib cage.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Sure, maybe that would work on his sinus cavities.
Yeah.
But the rest of him squish.
Please tell me how you're gonna fill your entire sinus cavities with water and hold your breath and swim.
yeah. Oh, this was a turd.
Yeah.
Try not to hit anybody with the boat. Okay.
Peter, are you gonna drink that beer?
Oh no, it's all you.
You're gonna make us lose our non-existent Utica Club sponsorship.
I tried twice.
Fuck them. We'll still drink the beer though,
Yeah.
but not exclusively.
Yes.
Look, it's Jason Schwartzman in the background with the sunglasses on. Yeah, I was in the Meg too.
It kind of is.
yeah.
Right, I'm reprising my role as a soldier from the play I wrote in Rushmore.
Yeah. Trying to get some Phantom Planet on the soundtrack.
Yes.
Ugh.
Swimming in the
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Here it comes.
Woof.
We've been on the run, swimming's not that fun. Yeah, if only I had my shovel. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was not good. And they're probably going to make more.
Quick,
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
I feel like it's become a meme movie. Like, people
Well, I
like
think
it because it's
Jason
bad.
Statham's become a meme. Like,
Oh, fuck
Has
yeah.
this person ever seen a croissant before? That's how they were.
I don't know, but he looked like he was...
Hey, you don't tell people how to eat croissants
he's
on
eating
Fun
a
Island.
chicken thigh.
The
like-
homeboy was munching box is what it looked like he was doing.
Don't go into the water.
oh.
He was having a moment in a woman's life.
I hate when I'm on an island. I'm trapped between like the megalodon
And Paradise.
And Fun Island.
and fun yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think of this movie.
That's podcasting, folks. Here we go. That's it.
That's what the Meg said.
Yeah.
You know what'd be funny since we can't
Shut
hear
up,
the
Meg.
dialogue. Like if right
Shut
now
up,
as
Meg.
all those people are running for the water, you heard like '60s beach movie music, like.
If everybody had an ocean.
He was playing the Grease soundtrack.
Quick and eat a baby. Get in the water. Meanwhile,
Beach blanket bingo.
something my kid made out of clay in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh. Ah.
Yep. See, this is
Yeah.
what, nope.
Hold on, I gotta hang on to my yard of beer.
Yeah. Randy, this is the worst vacation ever.
Did they have problems with the paddle boat? Getting authorization for those?
Why would you go for a mouthful of wood when there was
There's
plenty
people
of...
everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. This is
The shot of the people going in the mouth. Couldn't you just swim out the gill if that were the case? Like,
meanwhile.
Yeah, kind of.
Next,
Yeah.
somebody lights a candle in the belly of the shark. Well, for those of us that got past the teeth, it's gonna be a long.
Now, if we can make it cough,
yeah.
Tickle its uvula.
we'll set our paddle boat on fire and it'll start coughing.
It's fucking Jonah and the Megalodon.
All right, this might
That's my new band name, Jonah and the Megalodons.
This might be a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, probably. This movie sucks.
Yeah, no, I can't recommend seeing the Meg 2. Even this woman being eaten is not satisfying. Like,
No,
yeah,
because she's not really. You don't see her get eaten.
yeah.
You see her get dragged
She
away.
gets dragged off by a couple of cartoon lizards.
Oh,
That's more accurate than CG. They literally look like they're drawn in cartoons.
Yeah. Yep.
all right. Let me just figure out how to fire a machine gun, and we're probably gonna.
Dislocate my
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
I hold it an inch away, right?
Right.
Hold it up right to my chin.
Now, I'll be safe in this helicopter that I don't know how to fly.
With the doors open.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
oh. Okay.
No,
Ugh.
for this scene, just flail in the seat.
Yep. Where's your gun now, Karen? Fun Island.
Fun Island.
Roadblock here.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I think we're done here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, guys, for thank you, Peter, and thank you, Chad, for joining us tonight.
Sure. Oh,
We will throw some socials at y'all.
Yeah. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. If you're too goddamn lazy for that, it is also bigdumbmonsters.com. If you have suggestions for the show, things we should watch, things we should drink, probably stay away from rat poison, please. Send us an email, bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. We are on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast there. And sometimes we're on Steam, Big Dumb Monsters.
You can catch us on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You can check out the show live when it streams on Saturday nights on YouTube. You can also see the video on demand there. That is at Big Dumb Monsters on YouTube. Come on by, like some videos, subscribe. It's all free.
Yeah.
Yeah, free to do.
We are at 100 subscribers. Let's
Yeah.
fucking jack that right
Share
up.
some stuff. Tell some friends. Hopefully they'll tell some friends.
And they tell two friends.
Exactly. You can also check out our merch store at T Public. You can search for the Big Dumb Monster Store there. You can check us out on Twitch at Big Dumb Monsters. And we usually stream the show if you're not watching it live. If you're listening to the podcast, we usually stream the live show every Saturday night at about 8:15
Eastern time.
Eastern time. Very important to mention. that.
PM.
Yes.
None of that AM shit anymore.
Yeah, that's all we got, folks.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
we have a couple of guests. Chad, do you want to pimp your shit?
Oh, sure. I still write for Comic Watch. I'm on we have a video podcast interview show, which we try to do every week, every other week. Last week we talked to Mike Grell about
nice.
his 50 years in comic books, and he's currently running a Kickstarter where they're like collecting like all his art just for a big coffee table book.
Yeah.
He did the Longbow Hunter
Yeah.
storyline in Green Arrow, if anybody's not familiar.
Got stood up by Todd McFarlane this week. But but you can also check me out. I'm also have a YouTube interview channel, the Comics Multiverse, and that's pretty much where I am these days.
All right.
Peter,
Peter, you don't rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I think we're back next Saturday. Do we
should.
have guests next Saturday?
No.
No,
Two
we are
Saturdays.
we are guesting Friday.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna be on.
Frank Welker Wonder Hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which should be an awesome time. We're gonna watch Troll.
Yes, that's right. I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, I gotta find where to watch that movie.
Yeah, but no, we have guests coming up. We have a surprise. I'll save that one because that's a pretty good guest for February 3rd. Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah, because the 27th is next week, and then it would be February 3rd the week after.
Oh, that's too soon.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks after that, Thor and Alex should be back.
Sweet.
You're saying that now.
Mm,
You're saying that now. We're watching Lamageddon.
it's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah.
We might possibly have some guests if they get back to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very much in the works. We're not gonna talk about that yet.
Yeah. No, that'll be as we lock it, we can talk about it.
Yeah, but anyway, and then that's it.
Oh, check us out at Saratoga Comic Con in May.
Yeah, Star Wars Day and Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. You can check us out at Mid Hudson Comic Con. I think it's the first weekend in August. I will be at Tampa Bay Comic Con doing some panels there. It's August 23rd to the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can check us out again at Saratoga in November.
Yeah,
And I'm
We-
sure we'll
we
have
do
other
all the
stuff between
Saratogas.
then. Yeah.
but anyway, we're gonna leave you with our weekly words of wisdom. Never let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye bye.